Started with my dad, who was a plumber, and he got me and my brother into this business also. We run the company where we provide is residential repiping. We provide a residential repiping. What repipe is basically at your home, the water comes through pipes and you get the water to different locations in your house, kitchen, bathroom sinks, toilet, showers. What repipe is, those pipes after some time they get old and they start to give you a problem. Either it will leak, rusty water will come out of your pipes, or it will create a damage to your house. If it leaks underground, it will buckle up your hardwood floors, create a mold. Or the second image is when it leaks in the ceiling, basically destroys the drywall, the paint, and the mold. Sometimes you cannot see the leak. It's a minor leak, and when it leaks, after some time it creates a mold. And mold is basically a living organism that gives you various health issues, asthma, or it could be even worse. And the other one, tissue walls. Basically, water, it's essential. We need water for almost in every second of our lives. We need water. We need to drink water, bathe, wash dishes, wash clothes. It's a nice thing to have, but meantime, if it's not contained properly, which means have healthy pipes contain the water, could create a huge damage.
我来做一下。刚刚John 他在解释一下，他们公司本身是一个全面性的水管重建或修复公司。那他们做过很多在南加州各地区做过所谓的 repiping， 重新设置管线、水管管线的工作。那在他们的很多经验里面，不良的管线设计，它有时候造成的一些漏水地方，它不但是对你的地板那些造成的伤害，也有可能就对你的天花板，因为现在有些水管是天花板造成的伤害。那在这些伤害比较可怕的地方是，有时候它是日积月累的，所以一开始的时候你不会发现，然后一点一点扩散的时候，很多时候谈到它可能已经开始发霉了，或是它的木头皮它已经损坏了，你要做一个大面积的修复。那这是很多人其实都忽略的一个小细节。那刚有呈现这些照片，就是在现场施工中曾经发生的一些事情，然后以这些案例来告诉大家，就包括说这些管线的设计为什么会很重要，就包括说我们的洗碗机、我们的洗衣机这些，其实都是牵连到管线的，所以它是一个很复杂而又全面性的工作。大家在选择做水管重建的时候，其实很多的小细节。每一个环节，其实如果有任何一个地方有疏漏，那个小地方就可能造成很大的 damage。
So how do you know if your water pipes are old and there's issues with it? First of all, if your house is really, really old, post-World War II up until mid-60s, most likely your water pipes are made out of galvanized pipe. Galvanized pipe is basically an iron pipe, and it has a galvanized coating on it, which doesn't let the pipe to get rusted. But over some time, the friction of water will wear out the zinc coating, and it will expose the iron pipe to water, and it will oxidate. And the middle picture, that's the oxidation from outside. Inside of the pipe is the same scenario. And over the years, it starts to either leak or it will oxidate, it will create corrosion, the corrosion will get bigger and bigger, and it will shut down the pipe. First you will experience slow water, and then after some time you'll get to the point where you may not get any water out of those fixtures.
John 在跟大家介绍的这个就是一个早些年的时候，很多人的房子，它在水管建造上面，可能到了今天很多年过后，都有一些损坏。但是这些损坏，也许大家因为它封在房子里面，大家可能不会看出来。那大家看这个照片就可以知道，它这个损坏有时候它已经阻塞了这个管子，所以有时候大家在管线上面、水管上面觉得说水管怎么不通，是不是有什么东西卡在里面？但是很多时候这个问题也许就是来自于这个老旧的管线，因为老旧的管线它堵塞了这个水管本身它应该有的过程。然后这个东西很困难的地方是呢，它常常在环节的地方而做了堵塞，所以在很多人在清除的时候都以为说可能是什么无脊月类的什么头发什么都有陷进去，其实不是，其实很多时候就是因为这个管线本身已经太过老旧，它里面的一些尘垢什么，它自己本身产生的一些金属物质阻塞了这个水管，造成这个水管不通。那很多时候大家可能就是强行去疏通它什么，但是也没有办法从根本去解决问题。
Now, the first image, those pipes are copper. Those are copper pipes, and if you see there's a water stream at the pinhole leak. And what happens is, if your house was built from mid-60s up until 2000, 2020, up until today, your water pipes will be copper, and when they build those houses, especially truck houses, they try to use the cheaper copper, in-pipe copper. The walls are thinner, and over the years, 10 to 20 years, maybe a little more, the chlorines and chloramines inside the water will deteriorate the copper, and it will create a small pinhole leak, and then after some time, as the water passes through it, it'll just make that hole bigger and bigger and bigger. Now in this picture, the house is on a raised foundation where you can go under the house and see the pipes. But a lot of the houses, they are built on a slab, on a concrete. There's no space to go underneath and see this. But there are ways that you know that you have this scenario under your house.
刚刚John 介绍的第一个图片，这种水管它是铜管，基本上从1950年大概到2000年初，那很多时候都是使用铜管，这种铜管来做水管。那因为很多时候为了节省材料的价钱，他们用的铜管可能是比较薄的，或是有 mix 的。那这种水管，这种铜管呢，也许大概撑20年，或是更长一点的时间。但是久了以后，它开始渐渐的腐蚀，上面会有小小的洞。然后之后，当水每次经过的时候，每一次的冲刷，就有可能让这个洞变大，越来越大。然后到最后，可能这就会造成每一处上面都可能会有漏水。那很多时候有一些房子它是封在水泥下面的，所以可能一些人也不会发现说它有漏水，或是它是这个水线这个已经开始腐蚀，开始漏洞，因为它真的，因为有一些人的那个水管是在它下面有个大你还可以下去，那有些封在水泥里面的，它使用这种管的时候，其实它本身来讲，就某一个结构上在 damage 掉这个结构。
When it happens under the slab, how would you know that you have a leak? First of all, if you take a look at your water bill, you will see a difference from previous month. Your water bill, let's say on an average, you would pay, let's say summertime, you would pay $100 a month for the water bill. Your bill might go up to $130, $150 or more. So from there, you can suspect that there is something going on with your water. And at that point, it's an idea to have a plumber to come and take a look at it.
有一个比较简单一点的方法，就是大家每个月其实都会付水费。照理来讲，如果说是家庭的成员或生活习惯没有单月没有什么特别的改变的话，每一个月的水费其实基本上来讲差异都不会很大。如果哪一个月突然发现说这个水费的数量怎么上升了，或是觉得说好像这个月其实你们可能都在外面trouble， 但是你发现说为什么这个水费的账单其实都没有下，都还是一直存在高的存在的时候，这个时候很有可能就是有一些你没有看到的一些隐形漏水的地方。那最好在这个时候，在问题还没有扩大到更剧烈的时候，可以找一个水管工来检查一下房子的水管是不是有隐藏性的漏水问题。
Now, the other way that you might know that you have a leak, maybe before you get your water bill, is once it leaks under the slab, after some time, when there's no more room for water to soak into the dirt, the water will start to come up. When it comes up, if you take a look in this picture, the edges of a hardwood floor is sort of going up, buckling up. That means there's a moisture underneath, and it makes the wood too swollen, and once it's swollen, where the seams are, it will start to buckle up. So you would know that there's something wrong. There could be a water, extra moisture, and it will damage the hardwood floor especially. Now some people, they don't have hardwood floor. They have either carpet or they have tile. The other way of telling if the leak is from hot water and you're walking around the house and all of a sudden you feel like a little spot, the tile is hot. You can feel it if you're barefooted. That could be a leak. That would 99% of the time that would be a leak from your hot water pipe. It heats up, it injects the hot water under the slab and it heats up the slab. Whenever you walk around the house and all of a sudden you come to a point where you stay and it feels warm, you definitely have a leak from your hot water pipe.
刚刚有提到一个很聪明的方法，就是大家怎么知道有隐藏性漏水的问题。第一个就是，如果家里的地板是木头的，因为水的湿气从上冲出来，它会造成木头有一个膨胀的现象。那一块虽然说它仍然你看过去好像是平的，其实它已经有点凸起了。这个时候应该就是下面的湿气涌上来，造成木头的膨胀。那有些人家里是没有木头的地板的。那刚刚就讲了一个很聪明的方法，就是很多时候水管的破裂常常都是热水管的破裂，所以当你走在整个房间去走的时候，会感觉到有一块地方温度就是特别高，你脚塞上去的时候，你就会有这个感觉。这个时候基本上，水管已经破裂了，大概90%的可能都是。90%左右的水管破裂，基本上都来自热水管，所以在你感觉上有温度不一样，或你走在地板上去的感觉的时候，那就要请水管工人尽速的来家里去查看你的地板下面的水管、地毯下面的水管是哪里有破裂，尽早整修。因为如果它在持续发生的话，它其实会影响到你房子的一个base它的结构。
The other ways of telling that you have a leak inside the walls, not in the ceiling, once you get a separation of a paint, your paint will start bubble up on the wall or on the ceiling. That means the drywall is already soaked with the water. It separates the layer, the paint layer from the drywall. And you can tell that there is some water to it. Simple thing, you can take a screwdriver, just poke it, either you'll get water coming out, or if the water isn't coming out, the drywall will be so soft that you can basically push the screwdriver through the drywall. And you'll see the moisture, you'll see that the material is red. Definitely a leak.
至于如果这个管线是埋在墙壁或者是天花板下面的，那这个除了这个照片看是比较严重的，那它有时候里面有湿气渗出来的时候，你只要拿一个螺丝起子，轻轻的去转一下，其实你就会觉得这个木头怎么变得这么软，然后甚至里面觉得好像有点湿气的感觉，在那个钻进去的那个螺丝起子上面。那这个时候非常明显的，你的房子的 drywall 后面的水管它已经开始有漏水的问题。如果是这个阶段的话，也要马上找水管工人，因为它可能也会影响到你的 drywall 跟你的房子的结构工程。
In this picture, you can see this is the galvanized pipe, and from outside it's silver color. When the pipe is new, it's the same color inside. You have that zinc coating, but after some time it wears out, and then you get a oxidation, which is a rust, corrosion, build up inside the pipe. This pipe you don't use anymore for water purposes. What we use is copper, or the last one, the blue pipe, that's PIX. PIX is the abbreviation. PE stands for polyurethane, and X stands the way the molecules are cross-linked to one another. That's a copper pipe. On a previous picture where you saw that water streaming, leaking out of it, if you cut the copper, this is what it's look like inside. And if it's not a good quality copper, it's M-type. This is what happens inside. The chlorines and chloramines will deteriorate. The friction from the water will start to peel off layers, and eventually you're gonna have a leak coming from that pipe. Remember this picture, it's very important for what I have to say next.
就像现在介绍了3种不同类型的水管，我们有在一般家庭有在使用的。那第一种水管，外面看起来是铜，然后里面是 rusty 的感觉。这一种呢，今天基本上已经没有人使用这种水管了。第二种水管是中间的那个是铜管。铜管本身今天还在使用，然后最后一种现在是最新的，它本身是一个混合剂的这个照片，因为这跟像我等一下要解释的东西有很大的关系。
Now, a lot of people say, well, why do I have to change the whole pipe? If it's leaking from one spot, I can have it fixed, and I don't have to spend, instead of spending $5,000–6,000, I can have it fixed for $1,000, break the floor, fix that spot, and that's it. Well, this is what happens. All your water pipes are installed at the same time. Quality of the pipe is the same. The water conditions are the same. So once it starts to leak from one spot, and if you fix that leak, sometimes it could be a few $100, or sometimes it could be over $1,000 or $2,000. By the time you break the wall, change a small section, fix the wall, paint it, or if it's underground, cut the ground, break the slab, fix the pipe, close it, put a tile over it, it could cost you thousands of dollars, a couple of $1,000, $800, even $200. Basically what you're doing, you're just putting a band-aid. The next one is going to strike. It's not if it strikes, it's when it strikes. It could be next day, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, or it could be a year. definitely you're going to have another one, and another one, and another one. So anything that you spend on fixing the pipe is waste. So if you hire companies like us, we don't take that pipe and say, oh, you know what, this small section is changed, here's $10 credit or $200 credit. No, that's not how it works. That's a repair, it's not a changed pipe. When we come in, we take everything out and we put a new pipe and we give you a lifetime warranty on it. In order for us to give you that warranty, we have to make sure we're using the pipes that we know from the manufacturer that we trust, because some of that warranty comes from the manufacturer. For instance, the copper that we're using to repipe your house comes with 50 years manufacturer's warranty. On top of that, we'll give you a lifetime warranty on workmanship, and whatever is left, let's say that house you own or your family owns for 70 years. We'll give you a lifetime warranty. As long as you have your house, nobody has to change those pipes. Let's say you remodeled a bathroom, hired a contractor, he came and removed that pipe, rerouted the pipes to different locations, changed the toilet into sink, sink into toilet. As long as that's not done, it's the original installation that we did, you still have the warranty on it. If you sell your house, the warranty goes with the house. That's a good selling point. A lot of people, they want to buy a house, go in, and they don't have to spend any more money because they already spent a lot of money, they bought the house. So they don't want to go through tens of thousands of dollars improvement. They want to buy a house where they're going to go in and live. So if on the block is your house and 3 houses down the road, same house, guess who they're going to pick? Obviously they're going to pick your house because your house has a lifetime warranty on their pipes. If anything happens, we're responsible for it. We don't only come and change that section of the pipe that's defective. We fix that problem. We also fix any consequential damages from the leak. Let's say it damaged the drywall. We'll fix the drywall, paint the drywall, and give it back to you the way it is.
Care Plumbing 它在提供所谓的换水管的工程，这是一个全面性的工程。很多人也许会问说，我今天发生了漏水的问题，我为什么不只要修理它，修理这一个漏水的问题就好了？为什么我要去换水管？那刚刚提到一个点，就是我们通常这一个房子在建构的时候，它所有的水管工程是在同一个时间全部设置的，而用水的流量也是每天是同样的经过，所以当一个地方有问题的时候，很有可能就表示其他的地方有同样的老化问题。那很多时候，有些人或许是就是希望节省一点金钱，然后找人来做一些修理。那他这个修理，很多时候你可能几百块钱，就是修好了这个漏水的部分，它其实也就是类似于放一个 OK 棒在你的水管上面，把它封起来，让它暂时没有。但是其实这个方式在不久的将来，它其实就会爆开，而重新又开始，那会再重新的经过这个问题，而且其他的地方也会有漏水问题。Care Plumbing 当他们在进入你的家里去做了这个repairing的工作之后，他们是换掉，他们并不是做修理的工作，而是更换掉您的水管，包括水管所造成 damage 的部分，或者是墙壁drywall 或是地板，他们在同时在这方面也做好了全面的处理，然后还原你的家，并且有一个很好的地方是，Care Plumbing 在他们的 repiping 的 service 上面，他们提供的服务是终身保固，所以只要当您又 order 了他们的服务，做了一个重新更换水管的工作之后，留着他们的保证，将来有一日，只要您的水管不是说因为您 model 或是什么样情况下你把它拆掉，只要还是他们的，那你在出售您的房子的时候，您可以拿着他们的这个保证给你的卖家，告诉他说，你这个房子的保护在这间公司之下，只要有问题的时候，你们都可以随时回来找，那也会让所有的要来买你的房子的人，他们有一个很心安的保证。现在知道很多出售屋，但是事实上水管的老旧，其实很多时候都造成了很多人在买一些年纪比较大的房子的时候，他们有做了很多疑虑。
How we do the repipe? In order for us to change those pipes, we have to open the walls, the ceilings to run the new pipes. That's an example of a copper repipe that we have to open the walls to run the pipes. This one has a little ragged edges. That's because they had a leak over there. So we used some of that area that already was damaged to run the pipe. Here we have, this is a repiping done with PEX pipe. Remember that blue pipe? Red and blue is the same pipe. The difference is just red is hot, blue is for cold. And in this image, it's a little hard to see because of the pixelation. You can see there are several openings on the ceiling for us to run the pipe. Next image is the same ceiling already fixed. Once we fix your walls, cover it after the repipe, patch it up, and you apply a paint on it, you're not going to see where that wall was open. It's going to be same. Here too, same thing, opening, and on that picture, it's already patched. There's a little color difference. That one is just patched, so it has a little moisture. Once it's dry, it's crisp white, and obviously once you paint that wall, you're not going to know where the opening was. That's an example of when some people spend money when they have a leak underground. Don't do that, it's a waste of money. You break inside your living room or kitchen to change that pipe, but you're going to waste your money because another one could happen 1 feet away from that. And so the main pipes that we use is copper type L, made in USA. It's very important because we get that nice 50-year warranty. Or PEX grade A pipe. There are several PEX manufacturers. The best of the best, and the only PEX that's allowed all over California is PEX made by Oppenheim, grade A PEX. And that's basically our warranty. We guarantee our job to be free of any workmanship defects or material defects. And the warranty is covered for all the pipes and fittings that we change. The only thing that doesn't cover this warranty, any negligence to the pipe, if somebody breaks the pipe, or if there's any alteration on the pipe. That's it. Give us a few days.
他们的公司其实就在外面，所以大家如果有对于水管管线或是材质这些有任何的问题都可以 John 跟 Mark 他们是家族企业，然后从跟父亲一起工作到今天，其实也就好几十年的时间在南加州，很多的住家还有商场都是他们服务的客人。那大家有问题的话，可以到他们的 booth 去询问他们就在外面。谢谢。